Hey guys, this is William with another video for twitch.tv/Play-agricola and Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel. Playing an EIKWmFr deck, so only published cards. Looking at this, I think Lord of the Manor is probably my first pick. And then I hope to get back Racing Stable Manager, because maxing fields, stables, and fences or pastures would be a nice amount of points. Looks alright to me. Otherwise, Forest Farmer, Sheep Farmer, or Sailboat Constructor. I'll get one of those 4 cards, and any of them would be fine. Church Warden and Village Elder. Those both go against my Lord of the Manor. Market Crier goes with Lord of the Manor somewhat. So I could maybe take Market Crier, but I don't think I need to take it here. I think I'd probably take one of the 4 wood occupations. Or even Carpenter. If I take Carpenter, that helps me get the Church Warden bonus. Although I guess I could just take Carpenter. Or I could take Village Elder. Church Warden or Village Elder? Village Elder is a bit better. Not sure that either of them goes super well with you know what? I'm gonna take this just because I want fewer people to know about it. Okay, so cattle breeder or plowman. Don't think I'm gonna take plowmaker, cattle breeder, or plowman, and I'll go for plowman. And then this is Grain Speculator, Village Fool, Mushroom Collector, not Scholar, because of the Church Warden I want to build multiple rooms. Probably Grain Speculator. Should make it pretty easy for me to get max grain and max fields. And then if I can do that while also getting the Church Warden bonus, then I should have a very strong game. This card is Sheep Farmer. Alright, we're flying through this draft. Okay, Market Crier is actually pretty reasonable with Lord of the Manor, but I think since I got Grain Speculator already, I'm going to take Sunday Worker. Between Sunday Worker and Plowman, if I get Plowsow around 14, that'll be very, very strong for me. And this card is Merchant, just because I know that the Village Elder is out there. Also, Outrider overlaps with Grain Speculator probably too much. Okay. I think the pick here is forest pasture, and then I hope that baking tray comes back. I think that's the play. And then this, ooh, greenhouse is pretty good for this game. But I don't want to spend too much wood on other stuff. Fish trap is always good. Almshouse would be good, especially because I probably want to play 3 occupations early on, maybe 4 even. Probably fish trap. Fish trap lets me do like church warden round 1, then fish trap, then get 2 reed and a food or reedstone food. Oh, I got past guest. Oh, that is excellent. Okay. Writing desk is great, but I think guest is like the perfect insurance for my church warden. So it means that I'm giving up on the village elder bonus, but I should make up for it by getting church warden and Lord of the Manor for sure. Well, Lord of the Manor I'm going to get either way. The question is just how many points is it going to be worth? All right. Is this a good game for farm school? If I play plowman, church warden, grain speculator early, then I play sheep farmer, Sunday worker, merchant, Lord of the Manor. Yeah, this is probably a reasonable farm school game. Fruitcake would be good. Bakehouse could be good. Bakehouse would be really good if I get baking tray back. But I think farm school is probably the pick. I like fruitcake too. Let's do farm school. I could do goblet with fish trap. I have extra incentive for going on reedstone food a lot early. Actually, I can do first action church warden, second action fish trap, reedstone food, then goblet, reedstone food, and then get reedstone food once more to play the well. But that would really push back my taking wood. It probably would be worth it though. None of the rest of these are that strong. Madonna statue is reasonable, but only fish trap is good with Madonna statue so far. And this, actually bread paddle with my farm school and my plan for getting grain done early. Yeah, I guess that's the other problem with this thinking, or the goblet thinking. Kids Corner, Shepherd's Crock, Village School. No, village school is pretty much always good. I don't think I'm gonna want to play it, but I'm not likely to play the other cards. Maybe Kids Corner. I guess it's worth a point. And I have a Fish Trap. So I did fall into the Village Elder trap of taking a passing miner. So that makes it that much more difficult for me to get the Village Elder bonus. But I should make up for it with the rest of my game. Yeah, okay, so I need to play Plowman in stage 1, but other than that, I don't need to play Grain Speculator in stage 1. I can play it in stage 2. Probably want to play... I guess I don't need Sunday Worker in round 7. I can just use it for round 14 to double my plow. I've got some options. Playing Lord of the Manor at the end of the game would be quite nice. But I started 4th, so getting occupation first isn't going to happen. But that can be okay, depending. If I get 3 wood and then start player Fish Trap, that'd be okay. Village Elder for Glock. I would guess that means he has a minor improvement that costs wood. Not sure what it would be. Get them all on the table early so everyone has time to plan their game around these 2 cards. Because most likely the winner is going to have both of those bonuses. Glock going for 2 clay with sheep coming round 1, and with the Village Elder out there going for the first fireplace makes a lot of sense. He might have simple fireplace as well. Oh nice, Toolden start player. Rock Pyramid. Well, 2 wood if it's available. Otherwise, do I take a 1 reed? Oh, 2 wood, okay. That's fine. Now if I get 2 reed in round 2, maybe I give up on Goblet, but I gain the other stuff. I can still go for Goblet. It's still very possible. I bet Toolden took Scholar and is planning on doing the Scholar play. Oh, maybe not. Let's see what Urple Boar does. Nice. Oh, whoops. I have not actually played it yet. I have not actually played my Fish Trap. But my second action will be start player Fish Trap for sure. So Glock's first pick was Bargaining Baker. Nice with Village Elder. So Glock definitely took the baking tray. So that's good. Urple Boar start player, okay. Actually, getting past Pig Wallow is pretty good, considering I'll probably play merchant. And this action is probably just 2 wood again. That gives me enough wood to start player, fish trap, and start player, goblet, and get the well. So I have 3 extra wood now, and I can still build a room even after doing those. So that's pretty good. Oh, again. Nope. Keep thinking that I have my fish trap played, but I do not. So he's gonna play baking tray here, I'm sure. Yeah, because now he can build the clay oven for only 2 clay, which is nice. So I hope to get occupation back so that I can play plowman. Nice. And then Erpelbor gets the stuff which he wants. So yeah, pretty much everybody's getting what they want so far. Erpelbor saying he hoped Guest would come back. Um, if I didn't pick Churchwarden, then everybody would have known about it, except maybe Toulden. So, yeah, there was no way that Guest was coming back to him. So, I actually can't get my farm school working until the last 3 harvests at the earliest. So, what would I use them for? Sunday Worker, Lord of the Manor, and Sheep Farmer, maybe? Maybe Merchant. So that means I'm going to need to play 4 occupations by hand, unless I use an action on a plow earlier in the game, which I still could. I like this seasonal worker with forest farmer. Makes it kind of like field watchman early on, in that you can do plow and get grain with 1 action, but then you also get 2 food to make up for paying for the wood. So yeah, it's pretty good, I think. So I'm going to. I'm guessing Glock is going to start player again, which is kind of irritating. So, do I want a second action build a room? Probably. Erpelbor needs to take sheep with one of his moves. He needs to take food. So I could first action Reedstone food, and then I'd be able to afford to play Goblet well. Yeah, for a nice amount of food. And I only get 1 food this time, not multiple. I guess I could play Sunday Worker Grain Speculator in round 7. Get grain, grain, grain. Yeah, and then I play Merchant, then I play Sheep Farmer, yeah, Merchant, then Sheep Farmer, then whatever else, yeah. Yeah, Glock sitting on start player, very irritating for me. But I've been getting good actions. I've gotten Reedstone food 3 times without being starting player once, so that's pretty good. Pretty good position to be in. And then I'll build a room. Oh, I guess if Erpelbor picked Om's house, he could build a room. Tilden playing Carpenter. He did decide to build a room. Interesting. So then I'll play the goblet here. I guess I could steal his sheep. Those sheep are looking pretty appealing. So my first action might be 5 food, actually. Yeah, so I didn't really go over this, but the reason I think Bread Paddle is good for this game is because of Farm School. So I'm going to play Farm School after harvesting my grain, which is the perfect time to bake grain, is after harvesting it. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, someone could steal Erpelbor's sheep here, but he's probably figuring that that won't happen. Yeah, start player. Undisturbed pawn for 4 food. Nice. So I can grab... I think I grabbed 6 food fishing, actually. Just because it's a ton of food. Oh, it's only 5 food. I'm thinking that I have fish trap played. I do not have fish trap played. And my second action can be playing the well, and then I should get 6 clay and 4 wood or 6 wood in the next round. So I get to play the well. I don't get to use the goblet function of making it a minor improvement, but the goblet did end up being worth 5 food to me, so that's pretty good. Glock is able to stable block me, so I guess I won't start player. Yeah, I'll just take 6 wood. That's fine. Oh, nice donkey. Glock, So in this round, I'm gonna play Sunday Worker, Grain Speculator, Simple fireplace with bargaining baker is nice. Pay a clay to get a grain and a point, and the ability to return it for a cooking hearth. So I could take one of the 4 wood actions, or else I could play Reedstone Food, or I could play Sunday Worker here, banking on getting a really good action with my first move next round. I think I take 2 Reed here, just because then I can play Farm School. I have the resources to be able to play it. Yeah, I am passing up on 4 wood, which is too bad. But I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, this is a pretty good... This is going fine. I mean, it's looking like I might grow last, but... I have the tools to come back from that, I think. I think it's been Lumwin's turn for about a day, and he was playing on here last night. I should have poked him and been like, "Yo, make your moves." So Toolden should build room here. Actually, no. I guess he could first action build room next round. I guess that's... I didn't think about this, but if I had... Toolden had... I didn't want to give Toolden the means of getting 4 Reed with Carpenter at 6 wood, which would let him build 2 rooms and grow in round 8, and then he could first action start play round 8 to grow round 9 as well. So that would be a pretty strong start if I had given him that. Glock first action taking food. That's always good for us when another player feels so pressured that they need to do that. So Toolden, I think, will build a room here. Yeah. And then he's going to go for his stone house. So my first action will be occupation. So I take that. I plow that. So then I pay 3 to double occupation. So I play Sunday Worker, and then I play Grain Speculator. Go grain, grain, grain. Because I can, what I do is I immediately use the Sunday Worker to double work the occupation space, and then now I've basically paid 2 food to gain an action in round 14. So, is this Glock going on start player again? Never mind, he's family growthing. Forgot that he hadn't done that yet. So then this action probably needs to be start player. Because Erpelbor can take read and then build room ahead of me. So let's play safe. And, oh, start player fish trap. I'm going to play it eventually anyways, so playing it here is fine. So now when I go on Reedstone Food, I get an extra food or reed or fishing. Which is why it's such a nice card, because the ability to do 3 wood and then start player is nice. Evening Prayer for Erpelbor. I did have it. Sailboat Constructor and Diplomat. Oh, cool. Nice timing. So now he can buy grain vegetable. Yeah, farm school would have been really good for him, actually. I wonder what he took instead. With this play, farm school would actually be perfect, because now he could play the rest of his occupations on the farm school. Alright, this is the tiniest bit greedy, but I think it's fine to do. Unless someone has farm steward, this is fine. It's the only reason someone would have to stable block me here. And I'm pretty sure Toolden's just going up to stone because of his scholar. He probably took scholar. So Glock took reed, so I'm forced to build a room with my second action. I was thinking for a very small moment about maybe trying to take reed and build 3 rooms at once, just because that gets me my church warden. Yeah, that round 13 start player is going to be really good for me. Start player, play guest, so that I get the church warden bonus and set up my round 14 plow sow with Sunday school, or Sunday worker, sorry. A little curious that Toolden decided to family growth there. I wonder what he's worried about. Two rooms. So I'm actually going to want to plow once more so that I can use pig wallow, because it's probably going to be 1 food and an action for 4 wood, which is a good return, because usually stuff is not worth that much. Yeah, no way he has farm steward, so that's good. Yeah, because I want to get to my 5 plows, right? So hopefully I can get, well, if I could get plow sow around 12 and then plow sow around 14, that would be good. Although if I plow sow around 12, odds are I won't have something to play pig wallow with. Oh, I guess round 13 I have a field. So I could guest and pig wallow on start player around 13. Yeah, yeah, that'd work. So I will first action family growth if I think the 2 boar will come back, which it might come back. Because I can play forest pasture and then get boar breeding nice and early, which would be worth a lot of points. It give me a chance at getting max boar, which would be another bonus point with village elder, or with lord of the manor. Okay, no one's threatening my family growth. What would my action be otherwise? So if I don't get 2 boar, probably 3 wood, reedstone food, or fishing. I guess I would like something to bake my grain with, so stone oven would be quite good for me. But I would need to get... I think Toolden's going to go for stone oven. If he doesn't, then purple boar will. I could start player here. I can afford the action. Then I give up on getting boar in this round. Yeah, this is probably worth it. The actions here are not amazing. I do need to get a good clay move. Probably 2 good clay moves, realistically. Because, yeah, I do need fireplace or cooking hearth. I need something to bake those grain with. I think that's my... Yeah. Outclock going for those 2 boar right away. That works. Works for me. If it messed up with his plan a little bit. I wonder if yeah, it looks like Toolden has enough stone to pull off building a stone room. And with Churchwarden, it's probably worth pursuing, because then if you get family growth, you get the Churchwarden bonus. Ooh, I got lucky. I got lucky. Clay Hut extension. Well, that was an excellent pick for him in a Churchwarden game. Very excellent. So I could build the clay hut extension potentially. I do have that option. So this next harvest will be a lot more difficult to feed because I'm going to need 8 food at the end of this round. So I pretty much need to get a thing to bake with so that I can bake 2 grain that I'm going to sow in round 10. And then not only that, but I need more food in addition. So if I guess if I can get 5 food fishing, then that solves a lot of my problems. Because it's not just 5 food, it's 5 food plus a food, so 6 food. But Toolden might go for it. He does need food. I'm looking in good shape for the Village Elder bonus, though, with Merchant. It's going to be difficult for anyone else to contest my Merchant. Well, 5 food traveling players is fine as well. Just a 1 food difference. Urpelbore needs to take Reed at some point so we can get rid of all those begging cards. So one little bit of interface that you guys might not be aware of. You can't send a field home because a field doesn't have a predetermined owner. Now if I go on a white piece and send the white piece home, the game knows to send it to the white player, but it doesn't remember who put the field out there. It's just like a generic field object. So if you ever wonder, that's why you can't send fields home the way you can people or anything else. So next action, traveling players, and then third action, sow, I think. That's probably how this round will shake out. And then round 11 will be about taking clay and then renovating. Or taking clay and then building a clay thing to bake with. Clock going on, starting player. Yes, I did. Thank you very much, Unknown. Forgot to add it on my farm. Okay, the next round is all about getting 4 food in any manner. Might be from allowing myself to bake a grain, it might be from something else, taking animals maybe. I would like to get 2 boar next round. I think I should be able to, with 3 sheep and 2 cattle there. Two, three, four, five. So I would need a second 2 boar action in order to max boar points. Or I could convert sheep with my sheep farmer. I have that option as well. So I would need 6 sheep for my sheep farmer, which would take me from 3 points to -1, which is 4 points. Would add me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points if I had no cattle. So it's only a 1-point move to do that conversion. But then if I take one more sheep on top of that, then it's probably worth it. Yeah, I want 2 boar. I want 6 clay. We'll see what I get. I think I probably have to take 6 clay first move, because if I don't get that clay, then I'm really, really in a bad spot. So Tulden's got a family growth. So Erpelboar probably takes 2 boar. Might take sheep, but probably takes boar. Ooh, Schnapps Distillery, interesting. Don't see that played too often. He must have a way of getting a ton of vegetables? No, not necessarily. I don't need to say anything. There's that almshouse finally. So I have to give up the 2 boar, I think, to get clay. Glock is blocking anyone that is not Toolden, put it that way, with how much he's going on start player. Maybe he hasn't gone on that many times. I just feel like he did a lot early on. But I guess then Toolden first action, or second, like 5th action, Rock Pyramid. Erpelboar played, Pig Wallow. So yeah, these guys have just been, yeah, I guess it's just that I haven't done, I've only done one, I think. Because Goblet wasn't start player, was it? I think Goblet was on Major Minor. Yeah, he takes the boar. Oh, I knew that was a possibility. So now when I play my farm school occupation, I can turn a grain into 3 food, or 2 grain into 6 food. So that's good. So my next 2 actions, probably 3 wood and then reedstone food. Because I need 1 more reed for to reno. And I need wood for obvious reasons. I could play sheep farmer in this harvest, because if I play sheep farmer, then round 12, then anytime this is at 3 sheep, I can take and instantly convert one for my forest pasture, one for my house. Cattle. Not sure what the right move is. I guess I could take 3 sheep myself and then plan on getting 3 sheep again here. Oh, and they're gone. So I get 3 wood. And then I'll also take reedstone food. So I'm left with 1 food after the harvest, and I play, oh, I'll play merchant, I think. Ooh, family growth. So Erpelbor will probably block the family growth without room space. So then I can plow or 4 wood or start player to get family growth myself. Ooh, interesting. Herpelbor deciding to pursue. Oh, he's getting family growth next round. Okay, I like it. I like it. That's very good for me, though. Very good for me. That I got that without using any start player actions. It's very strong. I guess he figures it's worth giving it to me because I took the guest, so I'm going to get it anyways. I guess I wanted 2 read so I could play Kids Corner. Yeah, probably renovating will be worth it. It is possible I don't, though. So if he takes 4 wood, then I'll plow, banking on getting one of the 3 wood actions. Just reno this round. Clock has something that costs a wood, since he's leaving one wood behind. So this round, I probably want to take vegetable. Maybe I want to take vegetable this round and next round. Because the first vegetable action is worth 3 points, the second is worth 2 points. Actually, the second is worth 3 points as well. Yeah, so I want to do that. So round 13. I guess I could reno fence round, or I guess I could plow sow first action round 13. I don't need to start player. And then if start player comes back around, then I could say, oh, thank you very much. No one else needs vegetable, so I'm pretty sure this is fine. So if I get 5 clay next round, then if I do reedstone food, then I can do pottery plus kids corner. And that would be kind of nice. Would mean pretty much giving up on all animal points, but if it gets me the village elder bonus. And I know Erpelbor is out of minor improvements because he passed me Clay Hut Extension and Pig Wallow. So I'm in good shape there. I guess I can always take the vegetable in round 14, assuming I sow twice. Once here, once next round. Or once round 13, once round 14. So I pay a food for a field. This is a pretty strong action for me. That's probably a bit of an understatement. I have 4 more moves, so yeah, doing three actions for 5 clay, reedstone food, and reno at the end of the round should be very doable. Although I wonder what Toulden's going to do with all those clay. I'm a little surprised that he hasn't built the pottery already. Oh, is he going to build another room? Nice. That's cool. That's very cool. He's going to build a room in family growth with his carpenter, which I forgot about. Forgot that he had played carpenter. And it gets him 2 fields, so that's pretty cool. So my action will be, is it boar or is it start player? Or is it plow? I guess that plow sow is worth quite a bit to me. Oh, he takes the clay. Interesting. So I can take boar or I can plow. Or I could start player. Yeah, you know what? That clay just got taken. I think renovating just went way down in priority for me. Oh, never mind. So I'll just take 2 boar. It's a nice amount of points. And plow might come back to me. I guess Erpelboar is going for that pottery. Did I delete the guest? What did I do with it? Uh-oh. Yeah, it looks like it's gone. Whoops. So I plow here because it's a 3-point plow. And I think my last 2 actions are so I think my last 2 moves are fence. Is it fence 12? I guess fencing 12 is just as good as fencing 13 because I gain a point on Lord of the Manor and I gain a point on having 1 extra pasture. And I don't want to hold my Reno for Reno fence, or I don't want to hold my fencing for Reno fence because it's too easy for me to get blocked. Yeah. So I just take vegetable here, I think, because I need the food in order to play an occupation. Although, do I need to play sheep farmer? No, I don't need to play sheep farmer, but I do need to play an occupation in order to be able to bake bread. Yeah. So Toolden will definitely sow to get up to 6 vegetables. So I need to fence. Actually, he can't fence. He can fence. And if Erpelboard chooses to buy wood, he can fence. It would be pretty expensive for him to do so. Should I gamble? Maybe I should gamble on getting fence back. Yeah, if Tulden's winning, but Tulden's not winning, or Glock is not winning, Erpelboard is winning over Glock. So I think that's fine. This move is good. It's possible that Erpelboard eats all his food in order to be able to get 3 wood to block my fencing. If he does that, then it's a pretty good move by him. So I do this. So now I can eat a boar. And then eating that boar is worth some stuff. Yeah, Lord of the Manor is only going to be worth 2 or 3 points at most, unfortunately. Oh well. Nice chief by Tulden. Nice 5-point card. Yeah, Erpelboar is definitely beating Glock. Erpelboar has both of the 3-point bonuses at the moment. So if Glock decides to block me, then nothing I can do about that. It's just him not seeing the game the same way that I am. So Erpelboar is securing himself the Village Elder bonus. So I get so bake actually. Yeah, I think I can risk fencing. Problem is, if I risk fencing, well, so big actually is not worth that much to me. I guess this is worth more. What did Erpelboar just do? He just took cattle. Okay. So if I do sow and then vegetable, yeah, probably doing sow denies a lot of points from my opponents. And fencing is still safe. And I'll bake a grain while I'm at it. So now I have the option to take vegetable for 2 points as well. So while that was only a 1-point move, it denied Erpelboar of some points. So then I'll eat a boar and bake a couple grain. Or I take boar with this next move. Take boar, take vegetable. Oh, Toolden built another room. That's kind of cool. Did not see that coming. Kind of a fun game by him. So Erpelboar just plowed. Okay, so if Toolden, so 2 boar and vegetable are both worth points for me. Actually, boar is only worth 1 point, but I think if I don't take boar, it's gonna get taken. Yeah, I'm gonna want to bake all 3 grain either way. So that's a 1-point move, and I don't have any other 1-point moves, I don't think. I don't have anything better than 1 point, I should say. I guess taking traveling players would be a point. No, it wouldn't even be a point. Yeah, I guess it would, because then I eat 1 boar, and I would have my 12 food that I need. Well, I didn't get to use merchant, unfortunately. Would have liked to have done that. So hopefully I get vegetable and then fence. Oh, plow sow for diplomat, of course. I forgot about his diplomat. I guess that's the downside of having his pictures covered by my pictures. What was his other move? Take grain. Okay, so I take vegetable, and then I play fence. Oh, 54 points for Erpelboar. That's pretty huge. Bake 3. And feed another 3. So then I hit 3 bonus points here. I hit 3 bonus points here. And I breed that. So I have whatever I score plus 6. Not enough to win. Definitely not 54. Only 44. Jeez. That sucks. A nice game by Erpelboar. I think yeah, I think not. I think not building the first fireplace might have been a mistake. Just because those sheep grabs were so good for Ripple Boar. Yeah, Ripple Boar, first room, plus the breeding sheep. Too good. And then Diplomat Plow So. I get that he wanted to build the clay oven, but he could have built the clay oven when he was family growthing. That's probably how I would have done it. Yeah, so I have negative on cattle. I didn't max my grain. I didn't get to a clay house. So, didn't do enough this game, even with the family growth without room gift. And that was a huge gift. Lord of the Manor, Church Warden. So I took Plowman over Plowmaker and Cattle Breeder. Both have better powers. Grain Speculator, fine. Sheep Farmer, fine. Yeah. Forest Pasture, yeah. Fish Trap, yeah. Took Guest here. Just as Church Warden Church Warden Guarantee. Farm School. I think Farm School was worth it. I don't know. Maybe I needed to get more occupations played with Farm School. Goblet here. Goblet. Yeah, only 44. That's pretty disappointing with the strength of my cards. But I stayed on a wood room. And I guess Urple Board taking that clay was pretty huge. And then also that I baked so many of my grain. Like having only 1 point from grain. I should have had maxed grain points, I think. So maybe if I go for plow earlier on instead of Sunday school, oh, you know what? I forgot about Sunday worker. Could that have gotten me any more points? Yeah, you know what? I forgot about Sunday worker. Sunday worker, go on clay, and then I can do Reno. instead for an extra 3 points. Okay, so I hit 47. What were my actions? I did sheep, I did sow bake, I did boar, I did vegetable, I did fence. Yeah, so instead of boar, if I do 2 clay and then reno fence, that gets me an extra 3 points, so I hit 47. Still not enough, but then I'm closer to striking distance if I get the village elder bonus. Maybe there is a way for me to get the village elder bonus if I play that last round a little differently. I don't know, vegetable was only worth 2 points, so if I do reedstone food instead, so if I do reedstone food, double clay, and then can I get a major improvement at that point? Probably not. Probably I only have one thing to play left. Yeah. I needed to get more clay. Anyways, that's all for me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.